Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we this evening? I hope you've all had a good week, or at least have a slightly better week than I have. See who's coming in. Mark B747, welcome along. Farmer Karen 13, welcome along. Anna McIntyre, welcome along. Hope you are all doing well. This is our last visit to Saxlingham for a while. And our last Friday stream on the main Virtual Farmer channel over on YouTube for a while. We are going to be over on well, no, actually we're going to be on Virtual Farmer channel on YouTube on Sunday, because we will be doing we're going to be doing the multiplayer on Sunday, so we're not going anywhere on Sunday evenings on the main Virtual Farmer YouTube channel, but we're going to be going over to Virtual Farmer 2 on a Wednesday and Big Foxtrot on a Friday, because we are, thank you Paul, because we are going to be trying out some other games next week. We're not having to go back to 17 Pro Series. I consider it, Richard, but I don't think there's a huge number of legs in it. I mean, it can't be any worse, to be honest. Hey, Jay Gibson, welcome along. Hemlock 1845, welcome along. Who else we got coming in here? Welcome along, Richard, as well. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I'm almost willing to try everything. Do you know what? I'm going to do, on Virtual Farmer 2, I want to start doing supercuts of old series. I've been talking about it for a while, and I need to get it done, and I'm going to try and get some done. I'm thinking of starting next week, probably with 6 Ashes, because that is a massive series, and we can have a lot of supercuts of 6 Ashes. So I might start doing the 6 Ashes supercuts next week. And those go out on Virtual Farmer 2, and we'll see how those do. That is an FS19 playthrough. In fact, no, I think that might even be an FS17 playthrough, so we'll see what happens. If 6 Ashes was to do really well in reruns, I might consider a new 6 Ashes series, because 6 Ashes is awesome. I do, Anna, I actually do, because I remember your name, certainly. Yeah, I remember your name. There's names that come up and I kind of go, oh yeah, I remember that name. I've seen you in here before. Matt Miller Sigard, welcome along. It still says Anna McIntyre on my screen. So if you've changed it, it's not changed on my screen. Interestingly. Hey, on her own, welcome along. Have I got myself a YouTube channel? Right, so if you are over on YouTube and you want to watch ETS2 next week, Virtual Farmer 2 is the channel you want for the live stream for ETS2 next week. For Baldur's Gate 3, which we are going to be playing this time next week, we will be on Victor Foxtrot. I will make sure all of those are linked in the Discord. I will try and get some social media stuff out because I need to get better at social media. But I'm hoping to sort those. Six Ashes was 19. Thank you, Paul. So yeah, FS19 series. So yes. We're going to be doing more external stuff. Hey, the Farm Dog, welcome along. But I will try and get links out to that and announcements out to that and everything, because obviously people need to be able to find out what we're doing and where we're doing it. Memberships are live on Virtual Farmer 2 if you do want to support me there. I don't know. It's still reading Anna McIntyre on my screen. How about that? Nope, it's still reading that. So yes, everything will be streamed on Twitch. Everything will be streamed on the main Virtual Farmer channel, but it's going to be different channels on YouTube because of the way things work on YouTube, and I'm going to try and get more content out across more stuff. So thank you on our own. But yes, I want to do a bit more variety. I want to spread out a little bit. I'm looking at what I can do and how I can do it. I'm also planning to concentrate a lot on Farm Sim UK next week. I've got a new plan for when I can program it. I'm looking to spend at least half an hour to 45 minutes on it every day. Yeah, looking to get that out. I'm looking to record a whole load of videos for next week as well tomorrow. I'm really trying to get back on the horse because I fell off the last 2 weeks and it's been awful, and I want to get content out for you guys. So tomorrow I'm going to be working my butt off to get content out. I want Farm Sim UK out this week. I'm looking at what we can do for Shorts and TikTok as well. Very much, I'm a bit energized right now, and I want to push through, and I want to keep this energy going. So yeah, I'm gonna try. We'll see how successful I am. And this time next week or a week on Sunday, you guys tell me how horribly I failed to do any of this. Hey Stevie, welcome along. I have been sent a preview of a map. A very good friend of the channel sent me a map that's going off to Mod Hub in the next few days. So I'm hoping to have a map tour out on Monday, which has been a little while, and have an early access preview of that, which is a really nice map. It's a map that you guys, we've played on before. We've had a multiplayer on it before. And a cracking map. So yeah, display offer, feel free to decline. It's not your cup of tea, but you're looking for someone to play multi on BG3. I'm game. I want to go and have Paul, I haven't failed yet. Hey Josh, welcome along. Your name's Luke. Okay, I take it that's your mum's account then, is what I'm going with. Maybe. Hey Jack, how you doing? Hey Glenn, how you doing? Hey Sneaky, how you doing? Just in case I missed anybody there coming in. Yeah, for those of you who are just coming in, tonight is our last night on Saxlingham for a while. It's stream 50. We are going to we're gonna put a hold on this. We may come back to Saxlingham. We may transfer everything over to another map later in the year. But we will see. Right. Hey, Devils Man, welcome along. Hey, Maverick, welcome along. But we're going on to bigger and brighter things. So, I do have to share something with you guys because this was hilarious. So, here I am catching up on my good friend Gamer Dragon's 7 Days to Die videos, and this advert comes up. Dating for senior singles. Excuse me, YouTube. I am not that old yet. What? Right. Do I have game sound? Let's find out. I should have game sound. Yes, I do. Good. I'd be more offended by the singles. You get that kind of crap all the time. Well, I'm not single. Actually, I'm not over 50. So, you know, it's the internet. You get adverts for singles all the time. It's the fact that it thinks, that I'm over 50. I've had adverts for young Ukrainian women for months and, you know, all of that kind of thing. And now I'm getting adverts for over 50s stuff. No, I'm not there yet. Brave Brad. Well, yeah, I streamed a map for over 100 streams in 90. Yes, but the only reason we're doing this is because I need to try something new. We need to have an experiment. Right. Oh yeah, I want to show. So I'm going to be putting something onto the multiplayer server for Sunday because something got released today. I talked about this last stream about how awful the offerings for potatoes and root crops were, and I mentioned a specific machine, and that specific machine got released today, and I am over the moon. Look, we've got a Grimmy GT170. These are the most popular potato harvesters in the UK. Trail behind potato harvesters in the UK. Oh, where's my wheel cam? Wakey, wakey. Sometimes it doesn't wake up. Right, there we go. And wheel cam. And then let's go. There we are. Wheel cam. Yeah. So yeah. Not only do we have the GT117 game, it's got onions as an option. So it's an onion pickup as well, and it comes with and you can choose to have it active with a topper, yes or no as well. Brilliant. And realistically, it doesn't have a tank, which is actually I'm quite happy about. So yes, GT170 has been released, and I need to check it out. With this, we'll be going on the server because it's a cracking piece of kit. So much better than these. These also only have a 1.5 meter working width, but they trail out to the side. This trails behind and is a much easier piece of kit to use. And look at the price difference: 46,000 versus 190. Just awesome. I am so happy that that's been released. I am absolutely over the moon, and I would get it on here tonight, but we haven't got much field to finish. And yeah, we're gonna finish off this field of onions tonight. If we have time, we'll move to the next day and probably get our carrots harvested, but we are definitely gonna finish these onions tonight. Hey Steam fan, how you doing? Now, is this a trailer full we've got? I think it might be. That's looking fairly full. No, not quite. Okay. So we'll back this up. And we'll follow. And we will send it out 6 meters, and we'll send it in front by 12. Oh, come on, start. Hey, Steam fan, welcome along. Billy Alpaca 78 coming in with a raid of 14. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, Billy. Turn that on. Right. Then we will hold that there. No. There we go. Good, thank you, Billy. Good. I am. I'm feeling very energized. I've got to the end of my week. I've done all my hours, and I can now just concentrate on resting up, getting content out, and doing stuff. So nice. Hey, Ghost DK. Now this probably will fill at the end of this row. Got that there. And I think we're gonna have to take this. Yeah, this will hit 90% off this. Oh, maybe not. No, we've got a little bit more. Good evening, Gamer Dragon. Hey, GD, I was saying a minute ago, I might be watching somebody's video before I started my stream. Guys, if you haven't checked out this wonderful person over on YouTube, Mr. Gamer Dragon, go check him out because he's awesome and his videos are awesome. And I have 3 to catch up on. So I am a very lucky person. What mods do I use? I use a variety of mods. Yeah, I need to sort out. I need to sort out my mod lists. But this is the other reason why I need to get it finished. Hey, Death Dragon, welcome along. The statistics of the workers. Is your real Møller? For me, it shows more worked hectares than what's actually been worked. That sounds like a mod issue. Which unfortunately I don't know how to sort. Oh, I also have an idea for a couple of mods that I want to play around with this weekend as well. I've got a really simple mod that I want to have a go at seeing if I can create, and if that works, I've got a couple of bigger mods that I want to get started. So yeah, I'm kind of hitting everything this weekend, and we'll see how far I get. We'll keep going along here until we fill this trailer up then. I have used 4D modding stuff before, yes, John. Right, that's now full. But it's still there when you start to save without mod. That's a bit weird. Thanks for giving GD the shout out, Paul. I have a target tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to record at least 4 videos. If I can record 4 videos tomorrow, I'll be happy. Even better if I can get them recorded by midday. Because then I can have a farm build video out for the afternoon. Well, that's the, so it'll be Calms and Oakbridge if I can get it done. I will get up tomorrow morning and record it. I'm going to be rebuilding the main farmyard. So last time I took the dairy yard and built it into a farmyard. This time I'm looking to take the main farmyard and build it and build animals onto the side of it. So so to add a cow area onto the side of it. Probably won't have a pasture on it. Welcome back, Luca. I want to make it a little bit closer to how the yard actually is in real life. Grumpy Tarpon from Twitch, welcome along. Steam fan, I went for BSM's map as the slot count was lower than Saxlingham and had productions included. Oh, I am of two minds at the moment. I want to do BSM's map. I also have been sent a really nice map that I would like to play as well, so. Silver Run Forest 22 is coming. I heard Silver Run Forest. Silver Run, I take it that is. Forest of 22 is coming to 25 in an update soon. 20 Silver Run's already out. I've been playing it for over a year. Black Sheep's modding's map is. Oh, what's my favorite map? My favorite map is Kinleg at the moment on 25. Kinleg is my favorite map. I'm gonna do something we don't normally do in the realism experiment. I'm taking us down to 1 times. Yeah, Silver Run Forest is already out. I have a 26 episode forestry series that I've been running on it that has sort of died because I've run out of time. Giants! No, Kiwi Trucker. Oh, no, that's not the one. This was released by Giant Software. They're not, seriously. Giants have already released it. It has had an official release. You can go and download it from the Mod Hub right now. Johnny Raccoon, thank you for resubscribing for your 38th month. You are awesome. So yes, Silver Run Forest is out. Go download it. It's awesome. Mystic, welcome along. What steering wheel do I have? This is the Horry Farm vehicle control system that I use. Yeah, you get a console. Oh, sorry, I've just closed that. Just closed that window. I don't want downloads. I want history. Yeah. The window. Cross-platform. It is cross-platform and it is out. Go download it from the Mod Hub. It is there already. Chase today. Yes. Calmston got changed to Oakbridge because people were driving there to go and check it out. You have Thrustmaster T18. Nice. Picadia Valley, that's the name of BSM. BSM's map. Yeah, it's gonna get too dark in game if I keep running it 5 times. After 50, wow, Paul, that sucks. 76% done, 90% complete. I must remember, before I play Baldur's Gate 3 next Friday, to turn the saucy bits off. I need to do the stream safe version. Is that a small Ghostbusters vehicle behind me? It is, Luca. In fact, not only is it a Ecto 1, I've got the Transformers version of Ecto 1, and I've got the Ghostbusters version of Optimus Prime behind me. Docked. What's docked, Kiwi Trucker? Stone Runner put in docks. Oh, really? I need to check my email because I was expecting an early access key for another game. No, Paul. I would like my, I would very much like my, my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel not to get banned. Some might say VF is a geek, and they would be right. They would be right. They would absolutely be right. The several hundred Transformers on the wall beside me say that as well. As well as the ones over here that you can't quite see at the moment. To be chill about it, but YouTube is a prude. Twitch is a prude as well. We're not doing that stuff. We're not getting ourselves banned anywhere. What tractor do I recommend in 22 without a cabin? Ooh, that's a good question. Exclamation mark Discord, Kiwi Trucker, if you'd like to check it out. I don't use many non-cab tractors, to be honest, as much as I use old ones. Ow. I'm intrigued to see how we do next week, because we got 55 viewers in here at the moment, which is fantastic. Thank you everybody for joining me. Hello Leo, welcome along. It's still running.
Mystic Smiler asked me, Jeremy, some might say VF is a geek, and they would be right, lol. Ah, VF, the tractor-fondling pixel farmer with a virtual green thumb. A geek, you say? Well, if they're spending more time in a digital barn than a real one, you might as well call them James May behind a keyboard. But hey, at least they won't get crushed by a runaway tractor on Farming Simulator. That's what I call a win-win.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you very much. I'm pleased you like my videos. Lukey, you like the old-fashioned Vulcan ones? Nice. Did Jeremy just call me a tractor fondler? Just have me a pre-order try that. Thank you, Kiwi Trucker. There's a links. I would say there's a links channel. Don't put it in the don't put it in the general, because the mods will just remove it. I've got to add the controls for Follow Me onto my Stream Deck. Like James May. Oh no, I'm not renaming myself to Tractor Fondler. Oh, thank you, Leo.
Steam Fan V2123 asked me, does VF cook a good cheeseburger? Right, a cheeseburger. First, you need the bloody beef, not that pre-ground shite. Season it, sear it, but don't cremate it, you donkey. Then cheese, cheddar, not that plastic muck. Bun toasted, lettuce crisp, a dab of sauce. If you can't manage that, you're banned from the kitchen.
That just sounds delicious. That just sounds delicious, is what that sounds. Oh, look at that. Timing perfect. How many more rows we got? We've not got that many more rows on this field. Can't they? Ah, okay. Well, thank you, Kiwi Trucker, for mentioning it, because I will go and check it out. Because, yeah, we're going to vary things. As I said, we're going to vary things a little bit. We're going to start with some ETS for the rest of this month, and then we'll see where we are in March. Yeah, that was mild for Ramsey. I have to let that through, Zella. We have the tractor fondling pixel farmer. Jeez. Oh man, oh, that's. There we go. I got roasted by Clarkson. I don't often get roasted by Clarkson. Oh man. Do I have a multiplayer server? Yes, Joss. Exclamation mark MP, I think it is in the chat. We do multiplayer every Sunday night. We still have farms available on the multiplayer server. If you want to join us on the multiplayer, head over to the Discord. If you are a YouTube channel member, a Twitch subscriber, a patron, or have reached level 8 in the Discord, then you can join the multiplayer server. Yeah, I can't remember what. Join in. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, exclamation mark, join in. I'm sitting here chatting, not watching how full my harvest is getting. Spied by Saber. Oh yeah, yeah. And then another good looking game. Wow. Yeah, it's exclamation mark join in. And the details of the multiplayer are only available if you are one of those things. Cool. I'm gonna have to hold it at the end because otherwise that JCB is not going to be able to turn around. There we go. How do you install the Steam Tractor mod? Go away. Xbox sending me informations midstream. That doesn't happen very often. Road King. Oh, it's an American Truck Sim kind of game. Got ya. Looks to be a bit of a traffic jam up on the road. Hopefully the tractor and trailer will catch up with me. Be able to sort this. Might even try and do a couple of quick streams on TikTok. Maybe see if we can get the TikTok streams running next week as well. Bring that upside. There we are. And hold you there. And Truck World Australia is coming. That's our bad gameplay demo on Xbox. I'm looking forward to Islands coming to ETS. That's going to be cool. Using stationary bale parked next to my bale shed, and I'm bringing loose straw down to the bales, just roll into the shed, the trigger. Nice. That's a nice setup, Steam Fan. So basically you unload it and it goes straight into the shed. That's very cool. Something I hadn't considered doing before. Oh my god, wait. Full already? Does that mean my trailer's full? Or is this just a very big pile of onions? Found a small map to do small farming on. Nicely. Where did you find that? Which map have you gone for that? The Steam Fan is very lazy. Oh, yeah, it's very lazy. Does FS25 have the Zimaj? I don't know, Luca. I don't know. Do you know Macca's on SR reached 500 hours? Hey, Gertz, welcome along. Right, trailer is full, I think. Yeah, trailer is full. Let's go tip it. Noah Farm YT, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Manchester in FS25 on Linux runs much better than when I had Windows on your PC. Nice, Geordie. I believe it runs on the Steam Deck. Actually, my Steam Deck's not here. I need to go and find that. I haven't used Courseplay yet. Courseplay is awesome. I'm not using it on here, but Courseplay is awesome. Watch me on YouTube. Thank you, Noah. Whoa. And around we go. Didn't know there was a... Oh, in all fairness, my focus got taken by the GT170. I know that's going to make Reva very happy as well, having the GT170. Stone picking 22, nice. Good score there from Geordie Raccoon. It's a long old drive to tip this. That's part of the reason why this contract is taking so long is because it's so far to drive. It is just such a big effort. Kind of contract where you want like 3 people at least, possibly more, so that you've constantly got people emptying the well, no, it's just it's less that Kiwi trucker and more manpower. Could do with the manpower. I don't own this JCB. No, this is a contract tractor. Enjoying driving it though. Right, how far did this get us? Oh, bounce off the edge. %, transported, and we're 93% of the way through the contract. It is basically all transporting stuff now. I reckon we got 4 or 5. Oh yeah, this tractor, nice and quick. Very, very pleased that we are carting in this because we're going 40 odd miles an hour back and forth. FS17 is the best. Do you know what? This is something that makes me laugh about 17. 17 was considered a bit of a dud when it was launched. Always, it's something that you go back to and you look at and you go, wow. 17 had its problems at launch and people were not happy. Hey, Thefisherj, welcome along. Yeah, I should get the world's fastest tractor on this contract is what I should do. 24-hour stream. We're gonna be using the world's fastest tractor. And we're gonna be using our multiplayer. You wanna take part in a very stupid race? I think, is it 17? No, it was, yeah, 19. No, it was 17 was really, actually no, 17 might have been well received. 19 wasn't. 22 was. Yeah, it kind of tends to be every other game. Hey, my mate, still welcome along. Bellingwald. I've not played Bellingwald. Is that a British map? So that sounds like an incredibly British name. 22. I thought 22 was well received. Maybe every farm sim game isn't well received. Except it is because they all sell well. I've decided I'm going to start being a bit more positive. I've been, in all fairness, been a bit depressed the last couple of weeks. 19 was awful. So I had that, yeah, so 17 was well received, 19 wasn't, 22 was. 25 has not been. As much as I love 25, I freely admit that 25 has not been well received. Not because it's a bad game, because it really isn't, but because of the problems. Because of the issues people have and have had. I believe Rosen is making a JCB 6000, yes. Oh, it's a Netherlands map. It's a Dutch map. What's the payout for this contract? 35,000. The contract itself is not worth it, I will say. What's worth it is the excess onions. We get a lot of excess onions off this field. Yeah, 25 has been odd. It really has. But I do keep getting people asking me, are you going to go and play X game again? And for the first time ever, I've kind of gone, it actually wouldn't hurt to try it. If the series was interesting enough, I think people would watch. And that's weird. That's the strangest thing for me about that question. Never before in my time doing farm sim content have I gone, oh, I might go back and play the previous game. And now I actually am going. Yeah, the GPS is a massive game changer, and I'm amazed that more people aren't excited about it. And the ground defamation, the number of people who were clamoring for ground defamation, and now it's here, just seems to be in a damp squib. Yeah, FS25 is a perfect example of giving everybody what they want, and everybody going, yeah, that's all right. I kind of feel like farm sim is at its best when it gives people stuff they don't know that they wanted. I go back to previous games from time to time. Yeah, my trouble is there are so many things in 25 that I would miss, that I would really want, and go, you can't play it without it. Yeah, they just want more. People just. But there's a thing a while ago, and this actually relates to science fiction and fandoms and things, that says the worst thing you can do is give the small group of people who are asking for stuff the stuff that they're asking for. You want to go out there and you want to go and find out what the people who are being quiet, who don't tend to speak up, see what they're asking for. I think FS25 is great, not perfect. Some people can't be pleased, and they're usually the loudest. Yes, I agree with that completely, Whiskey White. I think FS25 is great. Do I think it's perfect? Absolutely not. Yeah, there are definitely things I would like to see improved. And I have just said everything I've just said with me going, you know, Farm Sim gave me pretty much everything I was asking for. And that's why that's why I really love this. Because every improvement I was asking for from 22 to come into 25 is pretty much here. I think manual attach might be the only one that I really wanted and didn't appear, and now has appeared, of course. But finally finished with stone picking. Right. No idea what the next DLC is. I expect to reveal in the next couple of weeks, though. I'm expecting to learn about the DLC. Yeah, I'm expecting it to come out mid to late March, would be my expectation. Need BSM to give me old stream farm extended so I can die a happy woman. Well, this is the beauty of going back and play old versions of Farm Sim. You can go back and play old maps that haven't been released in later versions. I know where you're coming from with that, Kiwi Trucker. That's a very it's a very difficult line, that one. I would like to see tires be more meaningful. This is actually a mod I want to look at. I want to see if I can program. Is tires and mud and soil condition. Yeah, my tractor is coming. Am I slowly looking down all the time? Right, we're only 53% full. I gotta hold the tractor there. No, I think the tractor keeps looking down because I am because of my second joystick. It has camera controls on it. Yeah, our next cut-in is pretty much going to be our last on this field. Might have been talking Ultree. Oh no, Ultree Farm. 100% like if you go on after a massive shower, the ground would be softer. Yes, so ground would be softer, you'd sink in more. You'd get stuck if it was heavy rain. You know, all that good stuff. If you're using thin tires, you'd sink in more, and you do more ground damage. And then my whole idea is that cultivators are different levels of yeah, I want to create a soil quality mod, basically. It's my next thing. If there's a moisture mod coming, I definitely want to create a soil quality mod. Okay, we'll empty at the end of this row. Would you get stuck in FS25 if you found out on here? You can get stuck. Yeah. I would like. I haven't tried the cab cinematic mod yet, Richard. No. Have heard good things about it. Might be useful for a role play. Oh, Thornton Farm was an awesome map. I have a series on Thornton Farm, I think, in 17. I mean, people, you know, we've had a few people in here asking, oh, will you do any series on old versions like 17? You go check out my FS17 series. I did a ton of series on FS17. Did a ton of series on 19. Did a ton of series on 15 that nobody's watched. I mean, part of the reason why I want to do the supercuts I'm talking about is because, you know, those series actually haven't been watched. Sandy Bay I did a series on, yeah. Jump on and play. Oakfield I did a series on and a live stream series on. I did multiple, in fact, both 17 and 19 I did series on Oakbridge. And the crazy thing is, I will say actually some of those series actually have more viewers than my videos get now, which is nuts. I mean, I know they've been up for like 8-9 years, but stuck on what to play? Oh. Awesomely, thank you for subscribing to GD, because GD is fantastic and he deserves more. He deserves way more subscribers. GD is somebody I've been following for a very long time and his content is top notch. And he works really hard at it. So yeah, definitely go check out GD stuff. Right, do we think this is going to get us up to 95% done? This should do. Which kind of suggests we're only a couple short. Either restarting Derail Valley or doing a big pig farm. See, I haven't played any Derail Valley. Keep seeing people playing it and going, oh, maybe that's an interesting game. Subbed you and Gamer Dragon for over 8 years, Paul. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, do you know how good GD is? GD is so good that I want to go and do a series on 7 Days to Die. It makes me want to make content on that game. Is FS, yeah, FS UK is a thing. FS, I said earlier that FS UK I will be working on this week. Well, so strictly speaking, it's Farm Sim UK that I'm creating. I locked all the doors. If I could record the videos, I would probably do like 3 episodes a week. But it'd take me somewhere in the region of about 9 hours to record it, I reckon. Because I'd want to try and do 2 days at a time. Go the Guns, Nerds and Steel route of recording. Did I create it originally? No. FS UK, the original FS UK, was created by somebody else. And I've looked at purchasing fs-uk.com, the domain, and it is, the person who has it up for sale has it up for sale for £1,000. So you'll know when Farm Sim UK is doing well, because I'll buy the FS UK domain and use it. but it'll have to be doing damn well for me to be able to turn around and drop £1,000 on a domain. Carmel, welcome along. What am I doing on the farm? We're harvesting onions this evening. We're going to get this onion contract knocked out, finished off. And then I think we've got carrots. I think we have our carrot fields might be ready. And that means our double cropping will be done as well, which will be great. If I do 7 Days to Die, I'm also gonna play it in a mode worse than permadeath. So the way I found to play 7 Days to Die to really up the stakes without turning permadeath on is when you die, you lose everything on you. So anything you're carrying, any weapons, any armor, the works are gone. And my god, does it focus you to not dying? Because it feels like permadeath. It absolutely feels like permadeath when you play that way. It is nuts. You've been following, you've been subscribed since since Oakfield on 17. Since my infamous screenshot. Hey Armando, welcome along. That's good.
Mystic Smiler asked me, well, Jeremy Paulsclair71 has been subscribed to Virtual Farm and Gamer Dragon TV for 8 years. Wow, 8 years, that's longer than most of my cars last before I crash them. Paulsclair71 must have the patience of a saint, or perhaps just a really comfy digital tractor seat. I mean, who wouldn't want to spend almost a decade watching virtual crops grow and digital cows moo? It's the farming equivalent of binge-watching paint dry. But hey, at least there's no mud involved.
Oh my god! Ow! Right, straight up the middle. Oh, God. Hello, Craig Morrison. Welcome along. Don't get stuck in the hedge. Don't get stuck in the hedge. Don't get stuck in the hedge. Oh, man. Yeah, we hit 95%, so I reckon we got 2 more trailers, if that. And we're getting into the last of the longer rows at this point. Pull that in behind us, and then when we turn, we should be able to get it coming out beside us. I hope, if we are not full by that point. Yeah, we're all doing well, thank you, Craig. it might be close. Have I made my own farm on here? Yes. I'm gonna go until I'm full, and then we'll reposition it. What's the contract for? This is for onions. Right, so offset back out to 6. We will reverse up. There we go. So they do adverts for live streams. It's the way the world is. That's the trouble. Adverts are everywhere and for everything these days. There is no getting away from it, unfortunately. But oh no! I hope all goes well, Craig. I hope all goes well. Try the main farm. The main farm isn't very customizable on this map. The farm I like is actually the one just the other side of the river over here. Straight out for Scream 7. Looks interesting. I remember going and watching the original Scream at the cinema. What? 30 years ago? Hold that there. Clean up those end bits when we come to do the last rows. It's still the contract right now. If that's why it's sitting on 95%. Because it's all been harvested, we're picking it up and delivering it. So the reason it's sitting on 95% is because we are on the delivery portion of it. Everything has already been cut. Have I played My Summer Car? No, but I do own it.
Jesse Kando 27 asked me, speaking like Shakespeare, what would it be like going to school on a starship? Hark! To school one goes upon yon starry vessel, a grand celestial chariot traversing the infinite void. Behold, the corridors doth glimmer with the light of 1,000 stars, whilst scholars, clad in robes of science and magic, sit upon their metal thrones, learning the language of the cosmos. Lo, the teachers, wise astronomers, impart knowledge as vast as the firmament itself, rivaling sages of yore. Aye, 'tis wondrous indeed.
That's ridiculous. Oh. Oh my god. Would I play my summer car? Not on stream, I wouldn't. Do I do the talking about? No, that's so that's an AI. That's an AI that does that, which is hilarious. But good luck to you, Craig. And a holiday or moving out there permanently? Oh man, some of the things you guys get that to do are just hilarious. AI Jeremy Clarkson, yeah, is hilarious. There are other AIs actually are available on Tangier, and we do get a couple of the others appear every so often. Which are just as funny. If you want to go and check it out, it's !Tangier in the chat. I think that works on YouTube as well, though. Yeah, there is an AI Gordon Ramsay as well, who absolutely lays into you. You have to be very careful because he will take you to pieces. I'd take my jumper off in a minute. Feeling rather warm. Oh God, mistake. No, I know he does not.
Mystic Smiler asked me, Jeremy Josh 3556345 asked Virtual Farmer if he plays my summer car. But we know a person called Gamer Dragon TV would love to play my summer car. He loves it. Ah, my summer car. The game that combines the thrill of assembling a car on a dirt cheap budget with the life or death stakes of a particularly reckless joyride. I'd wager Gamer Dragon TV fancies it because it's like combining a jigsaw puzzle with a demolition derby. As for VF, perhaps they're more into harvesting virtual barley than rebuilding a rusty heap. Each to their own, I suppose.
What do I think about Amelia? I have no idea what you're talking about. Big old note for me. I've seen you play my summer car, GD. I understand why.
Jesse Kando 27 asked me, do you believe in the no-win scenario? A no-win scenario? You think life's a bloody game, Jesse? Fine. Recipe for disaster. Take 1 part arrogance, 2 parts incompetence, mixed with a complete lack of foresight, and bake in a pressure cooker of your own making. Garnish with regret. Now go do it yourself, you twat.
I think Jesse may have just been taken to the cleaners. Wow, that was so harsh. Oh, I love those. That was so harsh. Oh man. Oh, you got to be so careful with Gordon, or he will absolutely rip you to shreds. Oh man. And that was such a harmless question as well. Oh man, that was good. That was so funny. Sue, you need to come over to Twitch. If you come over to Twitch, you can do it there. Alternatively, !Tangier in the chat. You can head over to the Tangier website and get it to do things there. The AI is not random. I have Jeremy Clarkson and Gordon Ramsay set up on channel points on Twitch. If you head over to Tangier, there are a ton of other AIs as well, and yeah. Oh, I know nothing about that at the moment, Craig. I have not read up on that at all. Which way is the harvester facing? That way. Okay. Whoa. Over some onions. That's all right. Ground soft. A nice sunny evening as well. FSVF? I don't know what that... Oh, VR. Do you mean VR, Josh? No, I don't have the... I don't have a headset. Yeah, I don't have a headset. I was thinking, Farming Simulator has made a game for me? Yes, I'm playing it. I do that. It's really interesting. I now see in almost every press release that Giants put out, they're calling players virtual farmers. And I'm going, yes, yes they are. It's on X and YouTube. Okay, I'll check it out later. As usual, we try and steer away from political chat in here. Well, I should say current events chat in here, because it tends not to just be political stuff. Am I into Star Trek? Oh, am I into Star Trek, Lee? Yes, yes I am. I have been a Star Trek fan for 30-ish years at this point. 30, probably 35 years at this point. No, there's no mod out for FS25. I know the one you mean, Josh. No, it's not out. Although there have been a flurry of realistic mods in the last couple of weeks. So, yeah. That realistic mod video is becoming more and more of a possibility. This field felt insurmountable a couple of weeks ago. And now we're almost there. Let's try and see what Star Trek stuff. Do you know what? I don't have that much Star Trek stuff around me. Lots of Transformers stuff, and I have got an Enterprise E behind me. And the first website I built was a Star Trek fan fiction site, and that's still there. If anyone wants to look up USS Argus or the Adventures of Argus, that is mine.
Mystic Smiler asks me, Jeremy Virtual Farmer likes Star Trek. Which character would VFN go? Ah, VF in the Star Trek universe, you say? Well, if they're navigating the cosmos as skillfully as they navigate those virtual fields, I'd peg them as Captain Picard. Commanding their tractor ship with calm precision and a knack for strategy while sipping on Earl Grey tea. Or perhaps they'd be a Data, tirelessly processing every pixelated harvest with machine-like efficiency. Engage.
So, little known fact about me. Actually, I'll answer the other questions first. Am I getting started? I don't know. Yeah, Voyager Across the Unknown looks to be a very interesting game, so I might check that out. Whether I play that on stream at all, I don't know. Enterprise E is the next-gen movies, so Star Trek First Contact, Star Trek Insurrection, and Star Trek Nemesis. Has the Enterprise E. It is my favorite starship. My second favorite is the Defiant, because Defiant is just awesome, and DS9 is by far the best Star Trek series. So, I am a character in the Star Trek universe. There is a character with my name who looks like me in the Star Trek universe. And that's so cool. It is absolutely awesome, and I love it. A friend of mine wrote a couple of Star Trek episodes, has wrote many Star Trek books, and in one of those books he made me the helmsman of a starship, and it's very cool, and I have a copy of the book signed and everything. It's very cool. When is Clark's Farm Season 5 coming out? I have no idea. I can give you... So, the starship is the USS Lionheart. And it's from a book called... Oh, I can't remember the name of the book. But it's by a guy named Jim Swallow. Does it list it? Yeah. So, just to show you that I'm telling the truth, this is the Star Trek novel Wikipedia. I'm just going to blow this up a bit. Look! I'm not kidding! So it features in The Poisoned Chalice is the book. It's a Nova-class starship. And yeah, I am the helmsman. And if you read the book, it describes me. The book does actually describe me as the helmsman. It's not just my name, it is me. What do I think of Starfleet Academy? I am enjoying Starfleet Academy more than I ever expected to. And that is some pretty darn high praise, I think. I honestly was very skeptical that Starfleet Academy was going to be a good series. And 5 episodes in, I am loving it. They've even, the 5th episode, which if you haven't seen the 5th episode, it is just a massive love letter to DS9. The 5th episode even changed my mind on the character I liked the least in the series. And it was just, this is so cool. Star Trek is great at doing that. And yeah, Academy is right up there. It's brilliant. Whoa. My favorite character is QQ is awesome. My favorite character is Jadzia Dax. Or just Dax in general. I'm a huge fan of. I got to meet Terry Farrell a few years ago and she was lovely. They say don't meet your heroes. And every time I've met people that I want to meet and I really look up to and everything, they've just been awesome. And Terry Farrell was amazing. She even gave me a kiss, which was lovely. She kissed me on the cheek. You get past episode 1 and so yeah, go back and give it a chance. If you are a DS9 fan, definitely watch episode 5. Episode 5 is just okay. I cried in episode 5 of Academy. I was so overcome by just the amount of reference for DS9, which we've never had. We've never had a Trek series pay as much respect to DS9 as Academy did in its 5th episode. So just, yeah, it was awesome. And I think as long as you go into Academy knowing what type of series it is a teen series. It is very much going to be teen angst. You're in that YA bubble with Academy, so don't go in there thinking it's going to be as serious or as, you know, well, it's still deep. Saying it's not deep is the wrong thing, but it's still a, you know, it is still a teen series at its heart. Same way as Lower Decks. Lower Decks is a comedy series at its heart. That doesn't make it bad Star Trek. In fact, I would say Lower Decks is probably one of my favorite Star Trek series. But it's a huge amount of comedy in Lower Decks. And so, yeah, take it for what it is. Don't go in there expecting it to be... No, I would I would equal lower decks a bit more to future armor. It's kind of, so lower decks is a little bit like what if Star Trek did future armor, and it works really well. Lower decks is just fantastic. And oh yeah, got to like it. Yeah, and I kind of love the more the slightly laxer command style of the captain in Academy, because she's not your average Starship captain. She's the head of the Academy, and it's 1,000 years in the future. Things are gonna be done differently. Yeah, and Emerald Trackloader, that's awesome. Getting the next generation into, pun not intended, into watching Trek, absolutely. No. So I would argue The Simpsons and Futurama, very, very different things. As a fan of Futurama, as a huge fan of Futurama has way more heart to it than The Simpsons has at times. Yeah, Futurama. If you ask me, would I rather watch The Simpsons or Futurama? It's Futurama, hands down, any day of the week. Absolutely is. Later, Luca. So, yeah. But I came into Academy kind of going, this probably isn't going to work. You know, this is a series that's been, they've tried to get this off the ground since the 1970s. And I just can't see how it's going to work. And it works, and that's the thing that really is great. And I think they went the right way about it, bringing the Doctor in as well. When next streaming on Sunday, Luca. Hey Matthew, welcome along. Yeah, no, Academy just works. Academy is just it's just a series that is great. It's got heart to it, which is a brilliant start. It's done some really strong episodes. I haven't seen this week's episode yet, so I've heard good things about this week's episode. This week's episode was the one everybody was raving about in the of those who got early access and got to see an early copy. This is the one that everybody was raving about and going, this is awesome. So I'm looking forward to this week's episode. I will probably take a break from all my creation tomorrow and have a watch of it, and I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, looking forward to watching this week's episode. And then yeah, and I need to catch up on Fallout because I'm behind on Fallout because the finale's aired on that, I think, now. So I'm a few episodes behind on Fallout. I've got some other bits and pieces to catch up on. Contract's done. We're now making money off here, so we'll make money off this. We made 10,000 off the excess from that load alone. That's good. Right. I'm considering saving and moving forward to the morning so that we get some daylight back, I think. We'll move it forward to 8 a.m. So we'll head back to the farm. We'll move across to morning. We should be able to pick up the rest of these onions if I do this, but I'm going to save it first. because we are, well, because it's got dark and I want to see what I'm doing. Thank you for the follow, lurking Zaraben. No, I'm not going to complete the contract. I'm just going to move forward to morning because the timer's done on the contract. Now the contract's complete. So we'll save it and we'll move forward. I think we'll be all right. Yeah, it's a little bit of a risk because I can't reload with the contract complete. Actually, so it doesn't matter. I might as well just move forward to the morning. Because with the contract complete, I can't pick up the onions off the field. So if we restart, so I might as well just move forward to morning. It's only taken us an hour and a half. But hopefully we'll be able to get our stuff lifted fairly quickly. Get all those carrots done that we've got. I need to work out how to set up a server and a convoy for ETS next Wednesday, so I'll do that over the weekend. Right, let's just stop here. Walk so slow in this game. That's better, we can see now. And the tractor is still here. And we can turn back up to 5 times again. Now we're only carting to our farms, so that should be fine. Wait. Oh. No, Josh, I am not. Yeah, the rest of these onions are mine. All mine. Or actually, no. Come underneath. Stop there. We should end up with a good chunk of onions to put into our packing facility.
Jesse Cando 27 asked me, when harvesting onions, will your eyes become tearful? Tearful eyes, you say? Fine. Grab a bloody onion. Peel it, chop it, then shove it in your face. The recipe for tears. 1 part sulfuric compounds, 1 part weakling. There's your dish. Now bugger off.
Oh man, Jesse, Gordon is being really harsh on you this evening. Fantastic. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love that. Tractor is a coming. Oh. Right, let's have a look. I want to see the state of my fields. Oh no, neither of my carrot fields are ready. Okay, so we have just got the onions to finish off. Haven't tried productions yet. Are they any good? I think so. I think they're a pretty essential part of the game. I'm disappointed when I come to a mod map and it doesn't have at least a few productions built into it. I think they add a lot of flavor to the game and a lot of extra options to keep you playing.
Jesse Cando 27 asked me, would it not be great to return to the days when the horse ruled the roads? Ah, the days when horsepower was literally horses. Imagine the chaos. Traffic jams caused by runaway stallions, road rage turning into medieval jousts, and no more drive-thrus unless you're ordering apples. Plus, the exhaust might be eco-friendly, but watch out for those unexpected road apples. And let's not forget, at least with cars, you're less likely to get bitten for going too fast.
Oh, proper horsepower. I think there's probably a trailer and a half kicking around here. Come on, catch up. What I want to do here is we will hold that there. Because we're a little bit shorter on this row. I can lift, and I'm gonna turn out sharply here. Come up here so the tractor then stays on. Back down and hopefully be able to have the tractor avoid me. Yeah. Like so. at that. Smooth as butter. %, full. We are still back at the onion, Steam fan. Yep. But we're almost there. We've completed the contract. Everything we're getting off this field now is ours. All ours. That's going to take a while to turn around. And this will probably fill it up, I think. Oh, he's gone that way round. That's interesting. Stop at the end of this row so that we can empty out. See if this takes us up to 90%, which it is go. Oh, it's not quite. Wow. What is my favorite part of Highland fishing? Probably the fishing, actually. The whole fishing setup is fantastic. I just wish that the aquaculture was available on other maps. That would be brilliant. But yeah, I very much like the fishing. I love the addition of manual fishing into the game. Is just really nice. I also like the pond setup. I like the aquaculture setup. The whole thing is just absolutely brilliant. And I just wish it was available across everything. Even if it was just available on Giants maps, that would be something. But then it would be easily available across everything if that was the case. The classic JCB is very cool. Hello, the Agri Lad. Welcome along. Right, back to our farm, and we can go and tip our first load of onions. This whole field, and this is our first load. Mind you, we could have had some from the last load, but I decided to sell all of those, which was good because we spent about 20,000 overnight. So, yeah. Getting the extra 10,000 from selling those was actually useful. I didn't destroy any, interestingly. I thought I was going to destroy some of my carrots then, but I didn't. They're not ripe, I don't think. They're almost ripe, but they're not quite. They're nearly there. Tipping. Move this out of the way. Oh wow, they all went in there. That's impressive. And this still has space. Wow. Cool. We might get all of the rest of this field in here. Do I have a shifter? I do not. I do have a throttle, though. Oh, sorry, I do have a shuttle, though. I also have a throttle, but yeah, it's a shuttle that I've got here. With buttons on it, which is what I'm going to set up for ETS. Which I think will actually work better in ETS than the shifter. Whoa. And my shuttle is very much set up how it was in my 8340. Which is quite nice. Nightly, thanks for joining us. ETS 2 will be next Wednesday. So Wednesday next week we'll be doing some ETS 2. And we'll see how it does for a couple of weeks. If we get a big drop in viewers, I might come back to this. Or I might try something else. But I need to try I need to get a bit more variety on the channel. So we'll see how we do. I mean, we've got nearly 40 people in on YouTube tonight, which is exceptional. That doesn't normally happen. And we're not going to get that on Virtual Farmer 2. I do know that. Wow, we're rather full. We're more full than I realized. Gonna park this here for a moment and get this out of the way. How much fuel does this have? It still has actually more fuel than I expected this tractor to have, having done this entire field. let's clear off this bit down here. Should be able to fit all of this in this harvester. There we go. What about the RE on Black Sheep Modding's map? Starting at the main yard with no kit, just the yard, for example, when you bring the RE back after this map. I'm gonna go and play Black Sheep Modding's map. My next Let's Play series is Black Sheep Modding's map. Piccaninny Valley. Because I really want to play that map. And I have a plan for that. I'm going to do a proper start from nothing. Well, I say start from nothing. I'm going to have a... excuse me. I'm going to have a clapped out vehicle. In fact, somebody, I think it might have been Mystic, sent me a very clapped out vehicle that I can use for the next series. So we're probably going to use that and have it worth nothing. So have it worth maybe a few thousand. So if I sell it, it won't get me anything. And a fishing rod, basically. And then we'll see if we can build a farm up from that. There will be a few rules for that series, such as I won't be able to do any contracts that I don't provide my own equipment for. So no massive contracts to get myself suddenly leaps and bounds forwards. Because the yards and everything are actually quite reasonably priced, so. Oh, I think our JCB has lost. Yeah, has lost the follow me. There we go. Oh, we're at 97%. Yeah, we have to stop. Hey, Andy the Farmer, welcome along. Would you ever do an MP server with another creator? I have done. In fact, towards the end of FS22, we had a weekly live stream, which was with Farmer Cop, which was awesome. I really loved doing that series with Farmer Cop. I know who I'd love to do a series with. I know exactly who I'd love to do a series with. I might drop them a message and see if they're interested. See if there's a way we can pull it off. Would I do? Oh, I'd love to do corporate contracting together, but SFTN is way too busy. How'd you get follow me to stop in place? Control Shift H sets the follow to waiting, and Control Shift H again will release it. Looks like we're gonna be fairly full coming up to the end of this field. Does that make this another full trailer of onions? I would love, I don't know Scroft well enough to approach him on it. GD doesn't tend to do videos on Farm Sim anymore, as much as I love collaborating with GD. No, that's not picking up. Yeah, I've got a couple of good friends who I would feel happy approaching to go, hey, would you like to do something together? Right, I think without running around trying to get scraps, that is probably it. So we'll fold that up. Turn that off. We'll go tip these. We've got another 32,000 litres here. Paz, welcome along. How are you doing, my friend? I miss being able to get into your streams. I'm always working these days when you're streaming. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, we'll grab the quad on our way past. I'm good. Been a week, pretty good. And not long back from swimming and picking up DS Lite. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm branching out next week. I'm gonna do some ETS too. And I'm gonna do some Baldur's Gate 3. And we're gonna stream some different stuff. You know what's next Friday night? You guys are gonna have to help me create my character, don't you? We're gonna spend half the stream next Friday creating our character. So if a good weekend, spending the day with Chew tomorrow, then Sunday picking up your new mountain bike and going pottery painting. Oh wow, Az, that sounds awesome. Don't spend 3 hours making character you really make. Well, exactly. You know, we'll spend all next Friday night creating the character, and then we'll get into the game the following Friday. I think I might title the stream, "Can I make my character tonight?" Oh, really? Oh, there we go. Bad story. That gateway is too small. You're getting back into World of Warcraft. I have seen a big push with World of Warcraft over the last couple of weeks. I have never played WoW. Never played it. Do you know if head tracking's any good? I have head tracking. I've used head tracking. It's not very useful for me because I look to the side the whole time and it would just give everybody whiplash if I used head tracking. Personally, when I've used it on my own, it's been great. Oh, wow, that's a lot of onions. But that is all the onions done. So, because, oh, yeah. Yeah. Neither can I, in all honesty. There was a time when I completely boycotted EA games, where I would not play a game released by EA. I was gonna put the carrot overflow in this side. That's not happening. Got such a big onion overflow in this. And this shed is useless for holding this stuff in. As is that wall. That's supposed to be a wall, and it does not hold the onions. I need to try and put some silo walls around the edge or something. You should make your oh yeah, well, Baldur's Gate 3 is basically the D&D computer game, so yeah, we'll absolutely be we'll be doing that. Get rid of that wall. Nah, we're fine with this wall. What I need to find is something that actually will hold stuff in. So right, there we go. Okay, let's complete the contract now. Wow, that's a £26,000 baling contract. That's a small contract. $375 million. But you got to deliver 48,000 liters of. Is that 48,000? How do you even calculate 48,000 liters of boar? Spinach, 167,000. Soybeans, 40,000. Onions, ooh. 10,000 liters of onions. How much are onions worth? Regular onions. How much are regular onions worth? 400, so 10,000 would be worth about 4,000. So that's actually worth doing that contract. It's full of BG3 VAs playing actual D&D. It's yeah. Thank you for another awesome live stream. Oh, my pleasure, Craig. 5k per no, it's not worth. It's worth it to sell, but it's not worth it to do the contract. Right, let's collect on that. Yes. Best price. Packed onions hit best price in December. So yeah. Oh, canned peas. Canned peas have hit best price. We need to go sell those then. Sold something tonight. Right, flatbed is there. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Our little JTB Agri Pro from Ross and Mods. That is the DLC Unimog, yes. Yes, ball. Expecting quite a few pallets out of here, maybe. Oh no, have we only got 3? We only got 3? It's not on. No, it's just taking its sweet time. Wow. We have not done many peas yet. Hey, Manic Martins Gaming, welcome along. How are you doing? Look at that. There we are. All good. Oh, no. Up and in. Not the cleanest, but I'll do. Good, glad to hear it. No, we got more than 3 pallets because I've got some around here, I believe. Yeah, we got some around here too. Only 2 pallets, but anything else hit best price at the moment? Milk, diesel, liquid fertilizer, silage is at best price. Oh wow, silage is properly at best price, and we have a ton of it. We got a lot of onions. We got a lot of packed onions to sell, but they're not a good price at the moment. Callum, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. Boo! Oh, I lost both of them. There we are. So yeah, we've got lots of packed onions to sell, but they don't sell till December. And if we come back on here, I want to sell them when they're ready. What I do need to sell, apparently, is the silage. Smashed peas. Nah, it's all right. Just a couple of dented cans. They'll be okay. Of course, I peed all over my farm. Thank you. As they say, give peas a chance. Oh, no. There we go. Let's move this out of the way. We've got this over here. Welcome back, Grumpy Tarpon from Twitch. Right, let's go get some money, and then we'll make some more money. So we have a lot of silage. I'm not quite sure I'm gonna sell all this silage. How much silage do we have? We got 400 liters. Gee, that's gonna take forever. That might be not silage, canned peas. Yeah. $400,000 liters of silage. I think might be a little bit out of our, well, so I'd be 8 trips if I have a, oh god, I'm gonna need a conveyor belt to do it. I need a 50,000 litre trailer and a conveyor belt. I don't think my little trailer's gonna handle it. Wickham Park Farm is looking amazing. It's looking absolutely stunning. I think we're gonna get this sold and then we're gonna wrap things up. Because it's coming up to 10:30. We've pretty much done everything we can on here other than selling the silage, and that is a bigger job than we can do tonight. So we might end up back on here and doing some more realism experiment at some point, but we are going to draw the line under this series for now. I have enjoyed doing Saxlingham. It is a cracking map, this. Hello, Pangas. Welcome along. El Swanman. Looking forward to Wickham. Love a map that's local to you. Right, this doesn't unload here. We discovered this last time. It unloads in here. Right, there. $12, $6. Yeah, I think we made more than that. About 5, 6 is a 30. Yeah, we got up to 91,000. That was good. Looking forward to my next time. So thank you. We will be on the multiplayer server on Sunday. Yeah, I will have to pay for a truck. We will have to hire a truck, I think, and trailer to do the silage. But the bucket I have, I think, is only 5,000 litres, so it's going to take a lot of work to get that filled. And that's if it reaches over the side of the truck. So, West Country, I believe, Josh. Same sort of area as Palmerston and Oakbridge. Well, Oakbridge and Palmerston, the same map. Yeah, that sort of area down that way. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be built. Gloucestershire, there we go. Yeah, I love this map for the same reason, because this is 40 minutes from where I live. I love Saxthorpe more because Saxthorpe is much closer to me. We might, if Joe vs. Arthritis is streaming tonight, we might go raid him. But I'll see who's streaming. Joel, sorry, not Joel. Joel. Gonna snooze the ad quickly. Exclamation mark to join in, all one word, and then head over to the Discord. But you need to be a channel member, a patron, a Twitch sub, or have reached level 8 in the Discord. Right, that I think will do for that. What is in the shop, just out of interest? Pickup header. Okay, yeah, nothing over interest. Right, I'm gonna finish off there for this evening. It has been a good stream. I hope you've all enjoyed it. My game is not saving, never mind. Right, let's see who is about. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna go raid Joel because he's awesome, cracking streamer, and he'll be going on for a while. So yeah, we'll go and check him out. Couple of thank yous I want to say before I go. I'd like to say a thank you to Billy Alpaca 78 for your raid. You are awesome. Thefisherj for resubscribing. You are awesome. I thought we had another sub. Yeah, Geordie Raccoon, thank you for resubscribing as well. You are awesome. As I said, I'll be back on Sunday. We'll be doing the multiplayer, so come join me for that. Hopefully should have at least one video out over the weekend as well, because I'm looking to hit a lot of them this weekend, so we'll see how we go. And yeah, I will see you then. Go and check out Joel. He is awesome. We're gonna go rate him now, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are over on YouTube, please give it a like and drop us a comment. Massive thank you to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys, your support allows me to make these videos and live streams. It is awesome. Thank you so much. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.